Hello everybody, hope that you are good. That felt weird to say because it's been quite a long time since the last video. Okay, I think it's been 2 or 3 months, and it's basically because I'm traveling right now. I'm in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, but I've also been a couple of months in Indonesia, in Singapore. This might sound silly, but it's the truth, guys. Traveling ties you up. When you are moving between places with your backpack, the weight on your shoulders, then you go out to see some temples or natural wonders, and then you get back to your hotel. You don't really feel like filming a video. I don't know if you understand me, okay? So that is basically the reason why I've preferred to stay on Twitter and post some tweets every now and again. Trade less. I've been trading less also for the last couple of months, and I wasn't able to upload some videos. But now I'm here in Kuala Lumpur. To be honest, I feel more relaxed here. I'm taking it more slow. The rest of the trip is also less chaotic, so hopefully we can start to upload some more videos regularly, okay? And in this first video, what I would like to do is a little analysis on what has happened in crypto in the last few weeks and what could happen in the next weeks, okay? What are the potential scenarios? So it's going to be more like a high time frame view, but also don't worry, at the end of the video we're going to jump into low time frame, trying to find some day trading opportunities, because guys, I need to trade more. My trading portfolio has stayed there for 2 months, not barely moving. It has to move, okay? So let's jump into this, okay? First of all, what has Bitcoin been doing? Well, it's been going up non-stop, right? Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive green candles. That is insane, guys. I mean, if you go back in the chart, tell me when that was the last time. Try to find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, nada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see that's been quite a long time, okay? 8 consecutive green candles. So we could say that the chart looks a bit overextended. So take it slow, guys. Also, if you notice, this orange box is a high time frame resistance that we are testing right now. And if we see what has happened previously in this zone, you can see here, okay? Resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance. Now we are back at this level. What is going to happen? Well, it's quite likely that we see a retrace from here, guys, don't you think? So that's what I'm thinking now. I think that the chart looks a bit overextended, if I'm honest with you. 8 consecutive green weekly candles, that's quite a lot. Also at a very important high time frame resistance. So the chances are that we're going to get a retrace from here. Now, the matter is, it's going to be a big retrace or a small retrace, okay? That's what matters right now to me. Now, if we look at the chart, we're going to try to find potential correction targets, okay? So, in the weekly time frame, this is high time frame, guys, okay? This could happen over the next month, 2 months, 3 months. That's what we're doing here, high time frame, weekly time frame. So, the first level that I see here that is quite interesting would be this level here. Is definitely interesting. 31,700, high time frame level, support, support, resistance, 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 and we flip this level and we haven't tested a support just yet. So what I'm saying here is that if we get a retrace from here, it wouldn't surprise me at all to see a 10,000 drop, okay? That would be a 20% correction, but again, that is not much when you've been going up 70%, okay? That is still gonna go up at least a 30% up, okay? So it's not that bad, guys. I'm not telling you to sell all your crypto right now here and do an all-in this zone with limit orders, because we might not even get there, okay? But you have to be prepared for all the scenarios. And I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult because who is going to sell, you might wonder. Who is going to sell when we have the ETF approval coming soon, perhaps in January, and if not in March probably. And we also have the halving coming in the spring next year, around April. March, April, okay? So who is going to sell? Well, this market is extremely emotional. So in the moment that we get some bad news, which can come at any time, okay? Say geopolitical news or economic news, okay, that are negative, then the market sentiment can switch pretty quickly, okay? And there can be sell-offs, and then people start to panic. The sell-offs get bigger, and then you can reach targets that you don't even think they can reach. So you have to be prepared for loser scenarios, okay? The same as in this zone here. I mean, we were not all in, but we were also not fully sidelined. I charted several altcoins. I don't know how many we charted. I think we charted 20 or 25. 5 of them got triggered in the buy zones. So, I mean, at least me and anybody that followed those altcoin updates were able to ride some of this wave with altcoins, okay? Those 5 altcoins, they've been doing pretty good, to be honest. Well, I'll probably make a new video this week about the altcoin market update and tell you what I think, okay? But that's what I mean. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And that means that take some profits here. If you are swing trading, why wouldn't you take profits here at a high time frame, resistance, and also after 8 consecutive green candles? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. The same as when we were here, I wouldn't tell you to be sidelined, okay, because that's also putting all your eggs in one basket. Be prepared for both scenarios, okay? Do I think the price can do something like this? I mean, it's possible, okay, but 8 consecutive green candles, the odds, in my opinion, are more than we see a correction from here. That correction, again, it can be a 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, or 10,000 correction, okay? That is a difficult thing to guess. But for now, only based on the high time frame levels, on the most important levels, then the first very important level that I see in the chart is right here, 31,700, and that is what I would add altcoins to my portfolio if we see a pullback, okay? Because you're also going to have the weekly 50 EMA coming through, and that is going to be also adding support to that zone, okay? Because if you notice what the 50 EMA in the weekly time frame has been doing all this time is support, resistance, well, here again support, then here resistance, okay, then support, here that was some kind of fake out, then again support, goes up. So, you know, something like this can still happen, okay, that you go all the way down to 31,000. And again, it's not a bad thing, because you can, if you are prepared, you can add to your portfolio there, okay, and that will be a good opportunity. Now, that's to me the scenario that I think it has more chances that in the next few months before the ETF and the halving, there are some news and you come to 31k again. That's quite likely to me. Then if you break through that zone, then you have obviously lower targets, such as 25k, okay, also an important level, resistance, support, again resistance here, okay. If you drop below that level, then you can go towards that wick here that we left. Most of the wicks get filled. If you check over the chart, you want to find out that 98% of wicks get filled at some point. So is this wick going to get filled at some point, or are we going to leave it there? Well, it's possible we leave it there, okay. Now 20k seems a bit difficult to get, and I don't think we're going to get there again, possibly, okay, at least with information that we have now. Anything can change, okay, but as an aggressive target, I think 31,000 can happen again. So that's my high time frame view, and all I'm trying to say is to be prepared for any scenario, okay. If a correction comes, if a aggressive correction like this, the 31,700 comes, that's a gift, okay, and you have to be able to take that opportunity. So that's what I'm trying to say. Be prepared, because anything can happen. I know we have a lot of bullish news at the moment, but things can change pretty quickly, and we've been going up for 8 consecutive weeks. So, you know what I mean, you're also testing a high time frame resistance, so a correction can happen from here. The question is, how big is that correction going to be? Okay, and I know that you guys are feeling, most of you, very bullish. Even my dad is euphoric. He's telling me 100k for first quarter of 2024. So, I mean, let's see what happens, okay. I personally don't see 100k that quick. I think it's more likely to see maybe a correction here, maybe some more ranging, and I mean, we'll see what happens after the ETF gets approved. That could happen in January, or it could happen in March, okay, and then we'll have the halving in March or April in spring, okay. So be prepared for that scenario too, okay. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what I think. In my opinion, this high time frame level, it's not a bad idea to take some profits, Okay, I'm personally taking some profits from the altcoins that got triggered. There are not many, but I think it's still a good level to take some money off the table. Okay, now if you go into lower time frame and try to see why it's happening today, we'll go into the 4-hour time frame, and sorry, there you go. I'm gonna remove this too. We can see how we've gone to the top of this resistance at 42,300. Okay, we got rejected there, and now we are consolidating here, to be honest. If we want to get more information, we go into the 1-hour time frame, and what do we see here? Okay, we see that we haven't tested the 1-hour 50 MA for quite some time, overextended. It's likely that we get that test, but if you notice, look at the highs. You see the same as me. That's a week. Okay, now if you mark the 50%, that'll go around 42,215. Okay, that is a level that we are going to see again. So what am I looking at? Well, the question is, are we going to go towards that 50% of the week first, or is it more likely that, you know, we continue dropping, test the 1-hour 50 MA at 41,000, then hold this level as support, okay, and then you can go towards that 50% of the week. That's what I'm paying attention to right now at the moment. Okay, I would like to see that. I would like to see a drop towards the 1-hour 50 MA, hold that level of support, and then I see that there is a reason why the price could go up again, could visit the highs again, and that is that week. Okay, remember, at least 98% of weeks get filled. So are you telling me that this one is not going to get filled? Is it going to be an exception? The chances are that it's going to get filled. Okay, so something like this, it's ideally what I would like to see, if I'm honest with you. 1-hour 50 MA test, then we long it if it holds a support towards that 50% of the week. Now, is it possible that we drop less, or we even go from here? Of course, yes. That would be, in my opinion, this zone over here. Okay, this zone over here, it's quite tight. Okay, you have this liquidity pool over here. Okay, that's a big candle that has left an imbalance behind that liquidity pool, and this could also get filled, and then instead of dropping all the way to the 1-hour 50 MA, we can actually go up from here. Okay, so these are the two levels that I'm looking to long, if I'm honest with you. 1-hour 50 MA ideally, but the chances are also that we drop towards this liquidity pool, hold it, and then go up again towards that week. So is this momentum shifting? It's too soon to tell, in my opinion. Momentum cannot tell you it's shifting yet. Okay, it could be quite similar to, for example, something like this. Okay, that could be quite similar to what we're seeing right now. If you notice, okay, you have here some kind of an M pattern, and then you go to the 1-hour 50 MA, you consolidate, and you go up again. Okay, is that the same? Is this an information consolidation here, and then go up again? Could happen. Okay, so again, it's too soon to say if this is momentum shifting or just a small range before going up again. For now, the trend is up. I don't see momentum shifting yet, so I don't see reasons to start taking shorts in day trading. It's safer to favor longs at the moment. So all that I'm looking at is areas, well, support zones where I can long again, and that is the 1-hour 50 MA and this zone over here. Okay, and the target is the 50% of that week at 42,200. So that's what I'm seeing in the lower time frame, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.